This is Roman with yet another tutorial about proper Amazon metric processor. We've been we've been working on two fronts, the physical Amazon store business and digital business. And I'm here today to tell you about some updates that we accomplished. First of all, uh, would like to let you know that the summer period is almost over. Now people and sellers in particular are prepared for the fourth quarter. That's what we do as well. And here are some statistics, like you see how June performed, almost half a million of sales, and this is July, like 25% reduction in sales, and this is like two third of a month's already passed, and you see how the demand has plummeted, but that's all right. That's all right. Especially bearing in mind that we've been hugely overstocked in the months of June and July, so we replenished a bunch of inventory, and now we're like regaining the momentum. And uh, from from proper Amazon metric processors standpoint of view, you can see that by inventory stock panel. So if we go to stock panel and select the region, all of the region across the globe, and check the historical data for the last 6 months, you'll see these candles. They just let's turn up the filter. They see these candles just draining. So again, just to remind you, this candle show you the inventory per day, so your current inventory level on Amazon across all of the marketplaces, across whatever marketplace you link to it. This data is taken directly from Seller Central account, and this is the period when we like replenishing the inventory, we're delivering and delivering and delivering, and this is in the future what is to be expected in September and October. So we'll get prepared for the fourth quarter. And if you're a seller too, you need to be prepared too, because the most fruitful period is here, December, November, Black Friday, Cyber Monday, Christmas deals, and all of that. So as of now, we're preparing the inventory for that period. By the way, you can check the inventory level not only on the candles, but here on this tab, you can see how much inventory we have on Amazon, on AWD, on other third-party warehouses, and in total how much of the units we currently possess. But that's not all. That's not all. I see your question in your eyes. Like, and that's it? No, it's not. Okay. This is the purchase order stock panel Sankey chart. Beautiful, magnificent, and it's been remodeled. You know, it has some little touch implemented, and I'll show you about what it's all about. So, first of all, you can select the time frame that you are trying to review. For sake of simplicity, let's check this year from the January 1st till August 21. So this is basically all our purchase order for this year. We made 4 purchase orders with our suppliers, and about 14,000 pieces ordered. These 4 orders are distilled into these 4 purchase orders. And the color of these tentacles, you see, they like, some of them are blue, some of them are not, actually have a logic behind it. So if the tentacle is blue, it means that the units are in transit. They are still on the way to get to Amazon, and you can confirm this amount by clicking to this widget. You can see how much units are currently in transit, where they're going to which purchase order they are assigned to. And the new feature is this little trend line. It actually will show you when particular shipment will be delivered. You see, they all stop turning blue. You see, they become to nice gradient color, meaning that by this time, this inventory will be at Amazon at this particular fulfillment center. This goes off fulfillment center. But if you're a seller, you must know this. All right, you must know this. You might ask him, okay, but where are my shipments ID? No problem, you just ungroup the shipments and you'll see a bunch of shipments ID that you created within the time frame that we initially set it up. Make sense? Makes sense. Another feature is that some of the ASINs we overproduced because the AWD been implemented to Europe, and we're about to ship these units to Europe. AWD is Amazon Warehouse Distribution Center. It allows you to store the goods not in fulfillment center, but in their like third-party facilities, and now they have a promotion of free storage until the end of the year, so that's why we overproduced some goods. And let me show you the example. It's like mounts and stands. we have filter here, so we can filter out specific ASINs. So you see those two ASINs. Those two ASINs are stored at 3PL warehouse. Now we can click on that and see how many units have been stored in the third-party warehouse and currently unallocated. We currently didn't decide in which country we're going to ship those units. That's why they kind of sit idle, unallocated status. And again, you can confirm this amount by just simply clicking, go away, please go away, you little, by clicking to unallocated widget, you can see to which order these ASINs are assigned to, how many of them, and when you are ready to ship, you just prepare the FBA shipment or whatever shipment for that matter, like whatever. You not exactly you must deliver them to Amazon. It doesn't matter. You can ship them to Allegro. You can ship them to your warehouse and distribute from your warehouse. For the simplicity, I'm just explaining that. Since we sell on Amazon, that for the simplicity's sake, I just explained that you create an FBA shipment, but it's not necessary. So this data is pretty sensitive in terms of the purchase orders and your payment schedule and payment calendar, because technically you can jump into purchase order right from here and see all of the details about this purchase order. You can see like the purchase price, all of the costs that you incur for the shipments of those units. You can see how the units are located within this order. And technically and practically speaking, not all of your colleagues needs to know that kind of information, right? And at the same time, not all of your colleagues need to know all of the like financials or the history of cost of goods sold or even the target. So for that matter, we have the permission assignments and role assignments to the account. So if we go to my account and PropAmp AI, go to the team, and you can see how many people you invited to your team, to your store, and that way you can adjust the permissions that you're letting them know, like what you can see or what you cannot see. I recently added myself to my second account. Let me find out so I can, yeah, here it is. This is my second account, so I'll show you how it all works. So as of now, all of my sections on the website, so essentially the permissions are worked and developed according to this section from the left side. So they just follow this same logic here, and when I click the role, I can immediately like unhide or hide the whole section. So there are three type of roles that you can assign. It's either viewer, you just can view and do not interact with anything. It's either editor, you can view and interact, or you just block the whole section entirely so that people will not be able to see specific tiny details about your store. So for example, let's get to like financial, like ad stat, the statistics and metrics, the super crucial page for the PPC manager and for supply chain manager and for the owner of the business of the role, because it gives you the statistics, like weekly, monthly, quarterly, yearly, or even daily statistics about how you perform. And that information might be a little bit peculiar, and some untamed mind can be freaked out to see the beautiful numbers out here. So let's test it, how it works. Here we go. I have my second account ready to go. And if I click financials, statistics and metrics, of our current store, of our current situation, it's already preparing me, and yeah, it's giving me a little roadmap. I don't need that because I know everything because I created it. Anyway, yeah, I can see the whole statistics, all of the metrics. I can toggle, untoggle the ASINs, the fees, and everything, right? So now I go to the manage role side, and let's see, I want to undo it. I go to the financials, and I just want to block this section to myself. Save changes. And I go back. Again, from the right side, my second account, I go to the back, I go financials and COGS. Oh, sorry, COGS, not COGS. Statistics and metrics. And I still see that. You see, it doesn't work. No, yes, access denied. Good. That's how it works. There can you manage your permissions throughout your team if you want to hide some information like balance sheet, profit and loss, operational expenses. That's pretty crucial. And you know why? I'll explain you why. Because now we have the integration of the banking system. So if you click integration, you can connect your banks. You see, we connected the banks. So you can see all of your operating expenses here on this side. Just show you a little glimpse of how much money we spent, but like IRS, don't watch this video, okay? Anyway, so you can assign the permission to hide this peculiar information. Let me try to hide this from myself. Once again, I go to the team, I go to myself, and I go to financial and OPEX. You see, I can block this, so I'll not be able to see what actually is going on. Then the same story goes to the inventory, to AWD storage, to the returns. So technically, you can kind of divide your team to the specific permission. We made them as understandable as possible because again, this whole sections, they just follow the logic behind this bar on the left. It's pretty straightforward. I think that's it. Thank you so much for watching. If you find this helpful, please share it with anybody who's doing seller and Amazon business. And see you tomorrow. Bye.